Hi, this is Miss D, and today we're going to practice multiplying a decimal by a two-digit whole number. Now, last class period, we multiplied a decimal by a one-digit number, so two digits is not that much different. The only thing is we have to remember how to multiply when we have two digits in the base. So step one is just like before, we write the first problem. The number with the most digits is going to go on top, and the number with the least amount of digits is going to go on the bottom. So my decimal is 2.36. So I start by working my way from right to left. We'll put 6, 3, and 2. And don't forget our decimal. And then we're going to multiply that by 47. So 4 and then 7. Now, unlike addition, multiplication, you do not have to line up the decimals in order to multiply. Really, if you were thinking about it, 47's decimal is at the end. Now I need to start multiplying. So the first digit I'm going to multiply by is the 7. So in order to do that, I take 6 times 7, which is 42. I carry my 4. I take 3 times 7, which is 21. I add 4 to it, and I get 25. I carry my 2. I take 2 times 7, which is 14. I add 2 to it, and I get 16. Okay, now that I've completed multiplying by 7, I'm going to put a 0 down below as a placeholder. And now I'm going to multiply by 4. Don't forget, you don't need that 4 and that 2 you carried anymore. 4 times 6 is 24, so I write a 4. I carry my 2. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. I carry my 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. I have no more digits, so now I can total up my math problem. Two plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 4 is 9. 6 plus 4 is 10, carry my 1. 1 plus 9 is 10, 1 more is 11. And now I need to count my decimal places over. I count 1, 2, and I don't go any on the second, so I'm going to start on the far right, and I'm going to move it 1 and 2. So I place my decimal right there, so my answer is 110 and 92 hundredths. Now that we've seen one, let's try another one. The next one we're going to try is 14 and 9/10 times 30. Step one is still the same. We're going to take 14 and 9/10 and we're going to put it into our multiplication grid. Don't forget that decimal. 30 is done the same way, 0 and 3. Now if you want the decimal again, it's at the end. So now I start to multiply. I'm going to multiply by 0. 0 times 9 is 0. 0 times 4 is 0. 0 times 1 is 0. So we really didn't need that column, but if you want to put it on there, that's fine. Now I don't need that 0 anymore, but I need to put a placeholder down below. So now I multiply by 3. 9 times 3 is 27. I carry my 2. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 more is 14. Carry my 1. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. I draw my line. Let me grab a line first. And I add down. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 7 is 7. 0 plus 4 is 4. And 4 plus nothing is just 4. I count my decimal places in once, but I don't have any on the bottom, so it only is one time here. So my answer is just 447 this time. Let's try one more problem. Last problem. 865 thousandths times 32. We start by loading our math problem into our squares. Starting on the far right, we have 5 and 6, 8, and 0. We don't forget our decimal place. I'm going to start my 32, so I put my decimal. I'm going to put a 2 and a 3. And now I'm ready to start multiplying. I'm going to multiply by the 2 first. 5 times 2 is 10, carry my 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13, carry my 1. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17, carry my 1. 0 times 2 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Now I'm going to repeat the process, not using the 2 anymore, so I put a 0 down below. I'm going to mark off my carrying digits so that I don't use them anymore. And now I'm going to multiply by 3. 3 times 5 is 15, carry my 1. 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19, carry my 1. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 1 more is 25, carry my 2. 0 times 3 is 0, plus 2 more is 2. I draw my line, and now I add down. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 5 is 8. 7 plus 9 is 16, carry my 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. 2 is my last digit. I count my decimals. 1, 2, 3 this time. I don't have any on the bottom, so 1, 2, 3. So it's 27 and 680 thousandths, or you can drop the 0 on the end and make it 68 hundredths. I hope this has been helpful, and now is your turn to try a few problems.